One of the questions that perturbed me for some time now is why is it that we care so much about achieving this value called cheres? What is the value of cheres? Pesach is certainly zman cheruseinu, but why do we care about that? I understand on Rosh Hashanah the goal is Malchus Hashem, to recognize Hashem as our Melech. I understand the goal on Yom Kippur, it's about kapara and tahara, being forgiven. I understand the goal of Shavuos, zman matan Torah seinu, kabbalah Torah, matan Torah. Sukkot is a value of simcha. Maybe that's also a bit worthwhile to discuss, but not for now. But why do we value cheres? What are we trying to accomplish? We do so much Leil HaSeder to achieve this value of cheres. For the Rambam and others, it's mashma. The reason why we drink the dalakosis is to accomplish the sense of cheres. For perhaps haseba is to enhance the cheres. Many of the things we do is to feel cheres. And again, we call it the zman cheres. What is it about cheres that we're looking to achieve? And that really begs the question, what is cheres in the first place? And perhaps the most commonly quoted makor that discusses it, and it's a little bit bizarre, we'll discuss that as well, is the Mishnah in Pirkei Avos that says, Ein bein chorin ela mi she'osek b'Torah. The only person who's truly free is someone who's osek in Torah, and it's obviously counterintuitive. The fact that Torah is great, less man the public. We all think Torah is great, but cheres, it gives you freedom. Really, if anything, it's restricting. You can't do this, and you can't go there, you can't do this, and a million and one things, halachas you have to do, you can't do. How is there any sense of cheres by Pesach? And perhaps what cheres is the freedom from being shackled to a meaningless life. The freedom to accomplish greatness, to do something worthwhile with your time, purposeful, meaningful, valuable, to connect to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. We say, Shlach atami vayavduni, Hashem took us out of Mitzrayim to serve Hashem. It wasn't just to get us out, but to serve Hashem properly. Cheres is the ability to free myself from doing absolutely nothing with my life. Many people in the world are born, they die, and in between there's just a bunch of haphazard, random, and arbitrary events. What cheres is the opportunity to connect to something greater. And therefore it's 100% correct. Ein bein chorin ela mi she'osek b'Torah. Involved in Torah, involvement in learning Torah, equips us and builds us as people who can connect to the divine. I heard in the name of Rabbi Riskin, the word cheres comes from achrayut. I'm responsible to do something great. Rabbi Taragin points out there's a difference between cheres and chofshiyut. Chofshi means I'm free from everything, I have no obligation at all, as the Gemara in Shabbos Daf Lamed Aleph writes, that when you die you become chofshi from mitzvos. That's not what cheres is. Cheres, ironically, is the opposite. Cheres is the capability to connect to something deep and powerful. When you're osek b'Torah, and specifically Leil HaSeder. Leil HaSeder is when Hashem took us not physically from bondage, but empowered us and equipped us with the capability of meaning and depth on a very profound level.